There's a man named Ebenezer. He was quiet, humble, and unknown to the world, but loved deeply by heaven. Ebenezer was not a prophet. He was not a pastor. He didn't fast for 40 days. He was just a young man who truly loved God with all his heart. He lived alone, worked as a teacher, and had one strong habit. Every night before sleeping, he would kneel beside his bed, close his eyes, and say, "Lord, please protect me tonight. Show me anything you want me to see. I belong to you." That was all. A short, simple prayer. But one night, something happened. That night, Ebenezer prayed the same prayer, but this time something inside him felt different. There was a hunger. He added, "Father, I want to know what happens when I sleep. Please let me see what you see." He lay on his bed, closed his eyes, and slept. But in the spirit realm, he had just walked into a wall. Suddenly, his room disappeared. Ebenezer found himself standing in a wide, dark field covered in fog. At first, it looked peaceful, but then he looked again. There were people, millions, sleeping on the ground. Some were chained at the ankles, some were covered in black smoke, some were laughing in their sleep while a demons fed them poisonous fruits. The fruits looked sweet, but they were dangerous lies. Then he heard a loud scream. A woman was running through the field. A tall, dark shadow chased her, whispering evil words. With every word, she became weaker until she fell down. Ebenezer stood there afraid until a voice spoke behind him. "Now you can see what happens when people sleep without prayer." He turned. A man wearing white clothes stood beside him, shining with holy light. The man said, "Every night gates are opened, some for light, some for darkness. Every soul is visited, every house is checked. Prayer is the door. If you don't pray, demons can walk in easily." Ebenezer was shocked. "But I only prayed a small prayer." The man smiled. "That small prayer created fire around your house. It blocked the attack that was sent against you. And even more, your prayer brought you here." Then Ebenezer saw a map of his town. But this time it was from the spirit realm. He saw dark spirits moving around. Spirits of depression entered bedrooms. Spirits of pride visited pastors. Spirits of lust hid behind phone screens. Spirits of delay tied people's hands in their dreams. But Ebenezer also saw something else. Little lights in some houses. He asked, "What are those lights?" The man replied, "Those are the homes of people who prayed. Not long prayers, not loud ones, but real ones from the heart. They are the resistance." Then, one of the demons moved close to one of those glowing homes. As it got nearer, the small light became a sword of fire, and the demon ran away in fear. The man looked at Ebenezer and said, "Now you've seen what most people never see. Don't forget this. Even a simple prayer from a person who loves God can shake hell. Tell the world, prayer is not just a habit, it's protection, it's spiritual permission for heaven to help." Suddenly, Ebenezer opened his eyes. He was back in his room. The sun was rising. His Bible was open on the bed beside him. He sat up and said quietly, with tears in his eyes, "Father, thank you for showing me. I will never take prayer lightly again."
Please like, share and subscribe.